Hi. Okay, we're going to try this. I don't like being on camera, but never mind. I just want to make this slightly more interesting for you, so we'll give it a shot, okay? Today we're going to look at the competitive environment. It's the last topic in 2.5. And we're going to look at all the factors that affect competitiveness within a market. All right, so we're going to look at 8 different factors. So if you can put the title, the competitive environment, you're going to need to pause me now and go get a pen and a paper and ready to write some revision ready notes. So off you go. And unpause. Okay, so first things first, we're going to look at some factors. Oh, I should have turned my sound off, shouldn't I? We're going to look at some factors that affect how competitive the environment is, okay? And we're going to look at 8 different ones. And the first one we're going to look at is the potential profit that you can make. Obviously, the more money you can make in a business, the more competitors there's going to be, yeah? Factors 1, potential profit. Yeah, it's a bit old school, isn't it? I quite like it. And believe it or not, when I first started teaching, were there smartphones? No, there definitely wasn't actually. But there was no interactive whiteboards, and we used to have to write on things like this and show them on the board. It was very old school. Ask your parents about it. OHPs. Anyway, used to do this with a piece of paper. Oh my God, I'm still babbling on about random stuff even though I'm on video. Can't help myself. Okay, so potential profit. Yeah, if there's likely to be a huge potential profit in this market, then more and more competitors will enter the market, obviously, because they want a piece of that juicy pie. Okay. Number 2, the number of competitors. All right, now this makes perfect sense, doesn't it? If there's no competition in a race, you're going to go and win it, right? It's the same in business. The more competitors there are in a market, then the less likely you are to enter it, okay? Because it's, there's too much competition already. Linked to that is the size of the competitors, all right? So you may actually only have like a couple of firms in a market, but actually they might be massive, dominating firms that you don't want to compete against, yeah? Number 4, pace of innovation. So sometimes the pace of innovation is very slow, like in the frozen pea market. Yeah, it's not very innovative, is it? The frozen peas don't really change very much. Okay, everyone's loving a bit of frozen pea right now. You can't get a petit pois in Waitrose, I'll tell you. But if you compare the mobile phone market, pace of innovation is very fast, okay? And businesses tend to find it harder to enter markets where the pace of innovation is very, very fast. I accidentally gave you an example. I'm not going to re-record the whole thing. No way. Okay, growth rate of the market. Growth rate of the market. If the market's growing and getting bigger, and more people are buying that thing every single day, then obviously that's a more exciting and potentially profitable market to enter. Yeah, so you tend to find that competition will grow as the market grows. This is getting a bit unwieldy now. I might just bend it like that. Yeah, why not? Number 6. Is that the right way up? Oh yeah. Regulation levels. So regulation levels, by that I mean how many rules, laws, how much legislation is attached to that particular industry. And the higher the level of regulation, the lower the competition level. Okay. Number 7, cost volatility. Some costs don't really change that much for a business. If you're a hairdresser, for example. I've done it again. Try not to give you examples and you'll see why at the end. Cost volatility. Okay, some businesses rely on raw materials that are sold on the commodities market, or their raw material costs change a lot. and that's uncontrollable, you know. So if you buy anything off the commodities market, you're going to see your costs be more up and down, yeah. And obviously, the more volatile the costs, less competition. Seasonality, we're nearly there, guys. We're on 8. I said I was only going to talk to you about 8. There's 10. Sneak preview, spoiler. Seasonality means if there's if a business is seasonal, it's less likely to be as much competition in the market because people don't want to enter that market because it's only a seasonal business. Okay, 9. Differentiation. So is there a chance to differentiate within the market? If there is potential for differentiation, you tend to find more competition, okay, because there is that capability to go in there and do something slightly different. And finally, number 10, bargaining power of customers and suppliers. So if your customers hold the power in your relationship, or your suppliers hold the power in the relationship within the business, you'll tend to find less competition within that market. Okay, this one's a particularly tricky one, but it will tie in nicely to our topic of 3.1, which we will start after Easter. Okay, so I was deliberately not giving you any examples on these factors, right? Because what I want you to do is to now go away and spend the rest of your hour thinking about markets where you might find high potential profit and therefore lots of competitors, and who the competitors are in that market, okay? And conversely, what businesses don't have a lot of potential profit and therefore there's less competition in those markets, okay? So I want you to think of examples for each, okay? And I want you to think about certain markets and who the competitors are in that market and whether it's a highly competitive market or whether it's not. Okay, and then what you're going to do is you're going to send me a photo of your notes and I can look at your examples and tell you if you've understood it, okay? Because if you've understood these points, then hopefully your examples will make sense. You can use your revision guides, page 118, and I'm about to just make sure that the files, like all the Tutor to You and Revision Station presentations are up on Firefly so that you can access them. And email me if you've got any problems. But yeah, let me know what you thought of my video lesson. I don't really like it. But anyway, let me know what you think. If you like it like this, I'll carry on doing some like this. But if not, I can always do like PowerPoints and worksheets, and as I get a bit more time together, I'm gonna like do some of those voiceover PowerPoints and things like that. So if you've got any preference or good ideas, then give me a shout. This week's topic in my other school, Hanley Academy, is dinosaurs. So if you know any interesting facts about dinosaurs, please feel free to record a short clip and email it to me to show my son. The one that he finds the most informative will win a small plastic dinosaur. Oh, beautiful colouring in. Can you tell which bits I did? Anyway, toodaloo. I'm going to try and go and upload this to YouTube now. But as said, tech savvy as your nana. All right, toodles. Oh, look, see, I'm using my mouse to try and switch off the phone now. Oh, my God. How long is this going to go on? Not